Beatrice and Eugenie are hopeful about Prince Andrew and are urging King Charles to grant forgiveness to their brother. Before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for more British royal family news. Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie are fervently seeking King Charles's forgiveness for their father, Prince Andrew. The sisters have reportedly embraced the Duke of York's narrative regarding his ties to Jeffrey Epstein and the surrounding allegations of sexual misconduct. They are urging Charles to set aside any lingering resentment for the sake of the royal family. As tensions rise over the future of Royal Lodge, the residence Andrew shares with his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson, Charles is inclined to relocate the disgraced Duke to a more modest abode. But Beatrice, 35, and Eugenie, 33, are hopeful that this dispute can be put on the back burner. A friend revealed to In Touch that the princesses have reached out to their uncle, asking him to forgive Andrew and reconcile with his brother. However, it's uncertain if their pleas have resonated. Beatrice and Eugenie cherish their father and naturally want to support him. They wish for him to remain in his home, a place filled with cherished memories. With their mother, Sarah Ferguson, still residing at Royal Lodge alongside Andrew, the prospect of both parents leaving would be particularly painful for them. The insider noted that both Charles and the late Queen Elizabeth were taken aback by the allegations against Andrew. In recent news, it was announced that Beatrice is expecting her second child, while Eugenie also has 2 little ones. This family expansion is a significant motivator for them to mend the rift, and it has inspired them to foster reconciliation between Prince Harry and Prince William as well. The source added that the sisters have always shared a close bond with Harry and William. Now that both men are fathers, Beatrice and Eugenie want their children to grow up together, enjoying the bond of cousins and being part of a united family. The sisters are earnestly striving for a family reunion and are doing everything in their power to make it happen. Meanwhile, Prince Andrew's sharp 2-word response to royal staff revealed a glimpse into the Duke's controversial behavior. Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, has long been a polarizing figure within the royal family, often facing public criticism. One contributing factor to his unpopularity might be his treatment of palace staff, which has frequently been described as rude and dismissive. A particularly telling incident highlights the Duke's abrasive demeanor and sheds light on his notorious interactions with royal aides. The Duke of York has consistently ranked as one of the least favored members of the royal family, and his reputation among palace insiders seems to reflect this standing. His behavior with employees has often raised eyebrows, with stories of his curt and demanding attitude circulating for years. One such incident, recounted by a journalist who once worked within the royal household, provides a startling glimpse into Prince Andrew's interactions with the staff. Ryan Parry, a journalist for the Daily Mirror, spent 2 months working undercover in Buckingham Palace in 2003. During his time there, he had access to insider stories and first-hand accounts of life behind the palace walls. It was, during this period, that Parry heard one of the more infamous tales about Prince Andrew's behavior from a senior royal footman. One morning, as part of his duties, a senior footman entered Prince Andrew's private bedroom to perform the customary morning wake-up routine. As per protocol, the footman brought a calling tray into the room, opened the curtains, and respectfully greeted the Duke with a polite "Good morning, Your Royal Highness." The Duke's response, however, was far from royal. Instead of a courteous acknowledgement, the footman was met with a harsh and vulgar reply, F*** off. This sharp retort, though shocking, was not an isolated incident, according to Parry. In fact, the Duke of York had earned a reputation among the palace staff for his caustic and often demanding nature. Parry reported that Andrew's brashness was well known within the royal household, and this incident only reinforced the negative image he had among the employees. Staff who worked at the gates of Buckingham Palace also had their share of stories about the Duke. It was said that Andrew had a habit of speeding through the palace gates in his Aston Martin at such high speeds that even the on-duty police officers would step back to avoid the fast-moving vehicle. His disregard for the staff and their safety further cemented his reputation as a difficult and often inconsiderate member of the royal family. Despite his temperamental nature, Prince Andrew has been described by those close to him as fiercely loyal to his brother, King Charles. This loyalty has persisted even in the face of recent tensions between the brothers, particularly regarding Andrew's living arrangements. In recent years, King Charles has made efforts to have Prince Andrew vacate his current residence at Royal Lodge, a grand estate located in Windsor Great Park. The calls for Andrew's eviction have become more pronounced since the Duke's fall from grace following his involvement in the Jeffrey Epstein scandal and his subsequent withdrawal from royal duties. The Duke of York has been under increasing pressure to leave Royal Lodge, a residence he has called home for many years. However, despite these efforts, Andrew has remained resolute in his desire to stay, leading to a prolonged standoff with his older brother. Yet, even with the looming threat of eviction, those close to the situation have noted that Andrew has never spoken ill of King Charles. A source with knowledge of the family dynamics revealed that throughout the ordeal, Andrew has refrained from publicly criticizing his brother, even when tensions have run high. This unwavering loyalty to King Charles may come as a surprise to some, given the strained relationship between the two brothers in recent years. However, it is clear that, despite his many controversies and public scandals, Prince Andrew continues to maintain a deep sense of family loyalty, particularly when it comes to his relationship with the king. The ongoing battle over Royal Lodge has attracted significant media attention, with many speculating about the future of the Duke's living arrangements. While King Charles has made it clear that he would like his brother to move out of the residence, Andrew has shown no signs of leaving willingly. This standoff has only further fueled public interest in the Duke's private life and has contributed to the ongoing narrative of his fall from grace within the royal family. Prince Andrew's behavior toward palace staff, as recounted by those who have worked closely with him, has not done him many favors in the court of public opinion. His abrupt and sometimes disrespectful manner has been a point of contention for years, and stories like the one shared by Ryan Parry only serve to reinforce the negative image that many people hold of the Duke. The story of Andrew's two-word response to a well-meaning footman is just one of many anecdotes that has surfaced over the years, painting a picture of a royal who is often at odds with those tasked with serving him. His apparent lack of patience and tendency to lash out at staff has been a recurring theme in the accounts of former palace employees. It is this type of behavior that has likely contributed to his status as one of the least popular members of the royal family. Despite his tumultuous public image, Prince Andrew's loyalty to his family, particularly to King Charles, remains one of the few redeeming qualities mentioned by those who know him. Even as he faces increasing scrutiny and pressure from the public and the media, the Duke of York has not wavered in his support for his brother. In a family that has often been divided by internal strife and scandal, Andrew's steadfast loyalty to the king stands out as a rare display of solidarity. As the situation regarding Andrew's future at Royal Lodge continues to unfold, many are left wondering what the next chapter will hold for the embattled Duke. Will he eventually be forced to leave the home he has occupied for so long, or will he find a way to maintain his residence despite mounting pressure from his brother? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Prince Andrew's actions, both past and present, will continue to be a topic of fascination for royal watchers and the public alike. The incident involving the Duke's sharp response to a royal footman is a microcosm of the larger narrative surrounding Prince Andrew's complicated role within the royal family. His abrasive demeanor, coupled with his unwavering loyalty to King Charles, paints a picture of a man who is both deeply flawed and fiercely devoted to his family. Whether he will be able to navigate the ongoing challenges he faces remains to be seen, but for now, Prince Andrew remains one of the most controversial figures in the British monarchy. Ultimately, the tale of Prince Andrew's two-word response to a royal aid is emblematic of the broader issues that have plagued the Duke throughout his life. His interactions with staff, his tumultuous public image, and his strained relationship with his brother all contribute to the complex and often contentious narrative that surrounds him. As the royal family continues to evolve and adapt to changing times, Prince Andrew's place within it remains uncertain. However, his loyalty to King Charles may yet prove to be his saving grace in an otherwise tumultuous royal journey. Thank you for watching till the end. Please share your thoughts in the comments section and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates.